And just like that, our incredible journey through the UK continues. After exploring the historic streets of Edinburgh and the stunning scenery around Lake Windermere, and getting a taste of vibrant city life in Yorkshire and Manchester, we finally arrived in London. We arrived at London Euston around noon after a comfortable ride on the Avanti West Coast train. To make our lives easier with all our luggage, we had a large van pre-booked to take us directly to our hotel, the Leonardo Royal St. Paul's. We chose this hotel based on our fantastic experience at their Edinburgh location, and it was a great choice. We were welcomed with a refreshing drink in the lobby, and the room is cozy and clean. Before we started exploring London, we decided to grab some takeaway for lunch. We chose Slim Chickens, which is conveniently located near our hotel. We ordered the 5 crispy wings and 5 tender meals, complete with French fries. The chicken was fantastic, perfectly crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. We also got a few sauces to try. The ranch, garlic cheese, and spicy barbecue were all delicious and satisfying to fuel up for our London adventure. Now that we're all settled in, are you ready to explore London with us? Don't forget to like and subscribe before we get started. Our first stop was the London Transport Museum, located in the heart of Covent Garden. This museum is an absolute winner for families, especially if you have a child who loves vehicles. From the moment we walked in, we were transported back in time, starting with the very first horse-drawn carriages and buses. Our little one's eyes lit up seeing all the real, full-size vehicles. And the best part is that it's a very hands-on museum. We got to climb aboard vintage red double-decker buses and sit in old train carriages. The highlight for us was the interactive play areas. The all-aboard play zone is perfect for younger children, featuring a mini bus and 2 trains for them to climb on. It's a place where kids can learn through play, and adults can appreciate the rich history and design that has kept London moving for over 100 years. We spent the whole afternoon at Victoria Embankment Gardens, which was the perfect wind down after the excitement of the museum. Located right along the Thames, the gardens are a beautiful and serene escape from the city's hustle and bustle. We found a spot on one of the many memorial benches under the shade of a large plane tree, and just relaxed, taking in the peaceful atmosphere. For the younger members of the family, the playground was a perfect spot to burn off some energy with its fun play areas and swings. We also took a walk down to the river to watch the boats go by and admire the view of the Thames River from a different perspective. Finally, we headed back to our hotel for a delicious meal and some well-deserved rest after a long day of sightseeing and fun. Day 2 began with a leisurely morning before we took a short and simple bus ride to our next destination, the Minecraft experience. My son's excitement was palpable the moment we arrived. The adventure began immediately as we were given a gadget called an Orb of Power. Upon entering the arena, it was a fantastic way to engage him from the very beginning, and it felt like we were truly stepping into the game.
Let's start with your Orb of Interaction. It's what lets you interact with the world around you.
The orb glows different colors and vibrates. When you trigger an action,
Please secure your orb to your wrist now. Be on the lookout for this X symbol throughout the experience.
The entire experience was brilliantly designed, with different rooms and challenges that recreated the feeling of exploring a Minecraft world. There were puzzles to solve, mobs to defeat, and even a chance to craft virtual items. The details were amazing, from the blocky environments to the in-game sounds.
Each table will have a recipe.
we finished the main experience, we headed to the merchandise store, which was a highlight in itself. There were so many cool items, but my son had his heart set on one thing, a life-size diamond sword. The look of pure joy on his face as he held it was priceless. It was a perfect souvenir to remember our adventure, and he was so happy with his new treasure. After that, we had lunch at Surrey Quays, where we ordered delicious banh. Although the place wasn't very big, there was a great variety of food to choose from, which was a pleasant surprise.
Sama mama makan nasi yang dimasak sendiri, abon sama salai bungkusan. Rasanya lumayan enak tapi agak pedas. Nah, Rafael pesan bani.
In the afternoon, we decided to explore the area near our hotel, which led us on a wonderful walk towards the majestic St. Paul's Cathedral. This iconic landmark is a true masterpiece. We were in awe of its towering dome, which was the tallest building in London for over 150 years. We also discovered a lively street food scene nearby, with vendors offering everything from gourmet burgers to Indian curries. From St. Paul's, we made our way to the Millennium Bridge, a pedestrian-only crossing that offers spectacular views. As we crossed, we took our time to admire the stunning views of the city on both banks of the Thames. We enjoyed a slow, relaxed afternoon watching the boats glide along the river and taking in the beautiful scenery. We finished our walk along the riverbanks, which were a great spot to simply sit and enjoy the slow pace of the afternoon. Day 3 began with a morning of running errands, stopping at a local M&S to buy some fruits. It's a very calming area to walk near St. Paul's Cathedral and hear the bells, which made for a peaceful start to the day. After that, we decided to take a train to our next destination, Nickelodeon Adventure Lakeside. We took a quick stroll from the cathedral to London Fenchurch Street Station, where we caught a C2C train. It was a direct journey, and in about 30 minutes, we arrived at Chafford 100 Lakeside Station. It was a smooth and easy ride, giving us a great chance to see a bit of the countryside as we left the city behind. Upon arrival, we stepped into the vibrant, colorful world of Nickelodeon. The indoor adventure park is a fantastic place for kids, with different zones dedicated to some of our favorite shows.
Much fun.
How's everyone?
Good.
Square for this area, known as Bikini Bottom, was a huge hit. It's a very immersive and well-designed zone that truly makes you feel like you stepped into the show. We dove into the world of SpongeBob and his friends with the boating school ride, where you get to steer a boat around a track. The highlight for my son was definitely the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles section, where he got to climb and crawl through tunnels and play like a real ninja. There's also an awesome 4D cinema. That was a total hit. The place is perfect for active kids with plenty of opportunities to run around and play. After the fun of Nickelodeon Adventure, we headed to the Key Lakeside Shopping Center, which is a bustling hub of shops and entertainment. The main attraction for us was Hollywood Ball Arcade, where we had a blast. We hopped back on the train at Chafford 100 Lakeside Station for a quick ride back into central London. We decided to make our way to Hyde Park, a place that truly feels like the city's green heart. The sheer size of the park is impressive, and it's a place where you can find anything from quiet, shady spots to wide, open fields bustling with activity. We started our walk along the Serpentine, the beautiful lake that runs through the middle of the park. My son was fascinated watching the ducks and swans glide by. After our walk, we stopped for a quick bite at the Serpentine Bar and Kitchen. It is situated right on the edge of the Serpentine Lake, offering incredible views. The day ended with some much-needed playtime in one of the park's playgrounds, where my son could run and climb to his heart's content. Day 4 started with an early morning visit to Trafalgar Square. From there, we walked to the Tootbus London for Kids pickup point at the Haymarket end of Charles II Street, next to His Majesty's Theatre. We grabbed seats on the open top bus. From the start, it was a fantastic experience. As part of the tour, my son received a Tootbus Kids Club activity book. The tour is specially designed for children, with a live guide who shares fun facts and stories. We passed by famous landmarks like the London Eye, Big Ben, and Westminster Abbey. It was a brilliant way to see the city's highlights without the hassle of walking, and being on the top deck, feeling the wind as we drove by all the sights. You can even buy the tickets from Klug, which makes the booking process so easy. New users can even get a discount. Link in the description. After the bus tour, we walked over to Shrek's Adventure London. Located in the same building as the London Eye, we had purchased our tickets for both Shrek's Adventure and SEA LIFE London on the official website, which was a great way to get a combo deal. The moment we stepped inside, we were on a mission to find Shrek. The experience is an interactive walkthrough with a series of live shows featuring actors and special effects. It was a really immersive and entertaining journey, and we felt like we were part of the story from start to finish. We even got to meet Shrek at the end and take a picture to remember our journey. The adventure is a lot of fun, and it's not just about Shrek. There are other interactive sections dedicated to different DreamWorks movies, like Kung Fu Panda and Madagascar. After all that excitement, we were ready for lunch. We walked just a few steps to Jubilee Gardens, right under the London Eye. It's a lovely open space with a playground, perfect for a break. We found a spot to sit, and my son was thrilled to have his favorite meal, classic British fish and chips. Feeling recharged, we headed to our final stop of the day, SEA LIFE London Aquarium. We had bought the combo tickets, so it was a seamless transition from Shrek's Adventure. The first thing we did was the shark walk, a glass walkway that goes right over a large tank with sharks swimming below. It was a thrilling start to the visit. The aquarium is filled with incredible creatures, from giant sea turtles and rays to tiny, colorful tropical fish. The Ocean Invaders jellyfish exhibit was mesmerizing, with the jellyfish pulsing and glowing in their tanks. My son's favorite part was the penguin exhibit, where we got to watch the gentle penguins waddle around on the ice and then dive gracefully into the water. It was a wonderfully educational and beautiful experience. A great way to end the day packed with adventure. Day 5 was our final morning in London. After a quick and easy bus ride to the airport, we boarded our Singapore Airlines flight and Airbus A380. Being on
The
such a
bus
large
stopped
aircraft
just
made
there.
the long journey
The
ahead feel much more comfortable. The flight to Singapore was just under 13 hours. A long but manageable trip. Throughout the flight, we were offered delicious meals and a variety of snacks and drinks, and the cabin crew was attentive and friendly. A huge bonus was a wide selection of entertainment and multiple electricity hubs at our seats, which meant we could keep our devices charged. To keep my son entertained, I brought a few activities.
Ada pilihan bawa krayon sama biasanya bawa kertas-kertas buat.
The journey was incredibly smooth, and we landed at Changi Airport feeling refreshed.
Singapore, Changi Airport.
Thank you for staying with us. See you on the next journey. See also our trip video here.